debater from Team Optimism. Please welcome Choksi!
Yes, hello. So, how do you do your water as well?
Oh, on the ground.
Oh.
Or you can use this, or this.
That's okay.
Let's do it.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Symphony Space. Hello, everyone. I'm honored to discuss such an important topic with such an educated audience as you, readers of high-minded publications like the West Side Rag. But I just wanted to maybe check in for a second. Who's coming to this show, Uptown Showdown, for the very first time tonight? Yeah? Okay. You left your homes to go to an unknown live comedy show on a rainy Tuesday night. You are boldly optimistic, my friends. I have run many shows and most are painful, but this is going to be beautiful. You made the right choice. I just want to, we're going to argue, we're going to debate, we're going to use logic, but I just want to check in. What's already in our hearts? What's the truth we already know? So if you can just indulge me, maybe you close your eyes for a second. Yeah, okay. And just think of the word optimism. Okay, what images, what words, what feelings come to mind? Maybe hope, maybe Obama, holding a baby, holding a winning lottery ticket, soft pastels, blues, yellows, Mr. Rogers giving you a hug, a trolley ride in San Francisco. Good feelings, right? Happy feelings. Lovely feelings. Now think about realists. Ugh. Think realists in your head. What do you feel? What do you see? Realism. Black leather jackets. Teenagers sucking on their vape sticks. Employer-based health care. Oh. LaGuardia bathrooms. That's realism for you. You already know, okay? We're going to argue, we're going to debate, everyone's going to have great points. You already know in your heart. Optimism just feels good, baby. It just feels good. Now, I'm an optimist, as you can see by my shirt. My wife chose it. I said chose it instead of chose. But I'm an optimist instead of a realist. Because my problem with the realists is reality sucks. Why are they so obsessed with reality? Hallie's already kind of laid it out for you. Reality's not good. It's painful. It's a bummer. Reality bites. A lesson I learned in 1994, in part due to some of my esteemed opponents. Reality is no good. I'm an optimist, right? I like to look at my words, and here's the thing, right? I'm an optimist, and the thing is, without optimists, the world would be even worse than it already is. Reality would be worse than it, because realists, they look at the world, they're like, all right, man, yeah, okay, I see what is. I accept how it is. And optimists, we stick our head out the window and we go, hey man, maybe someone can make some of this shit better or something. So imagine the world without optimists making the world better. You wouldn't have people like this guy. Look at this silly son of a bitch. Look at him. Look at how he's walk. What is this? This is how an optimist walks. A realist isn't going to put on a hat like that. You know who this is. Who is this? John Lennon, right? He sang a great song, Imagine. It's like an anthem for optimists. It's like the positive thinking version of Who Let the Dogs Out. It's great. You guys know Imagine? Do people know the words? Anybody in the front row? No. How old are you? 23. You're listening to BTS or something. Imagine, you know the words. Imagine all the people, great song. But imagine if Lennon was an optimist. There wasn't an optimist. Imagine if he was a realist. Oh no, he wouldn't have written Imagine. He would have written Observe. Imagine the lyrics to Observe. Observe all the people. Yeah, they kinda suck. I'm going back to bed. That's the words to Observe. It's not good, And the thing is, if Lennon wasn't an optimist, he wouldn't have written any songs at all. He wouldn't have been an artist. To be an artist is an unrealistic pursuit. It makes no sense. What am I doing? I'm destined for failure. What is this? If he was a realist, he would have never left Liverpool. He would have never met Paul. He would have never purchased any of these tiny glasses, because he would have realized that this is not a look really anybody can pull off. Just be walking around, sunlight hitting his eyes directly. Like, artists without imagination, it sucks, you know? It's art realism, which is the worst kind of art. Like, what the fuck is this? A painting of fruit? It's a painting of fruit that looks like fruit? Oh, wow, I've learned so much. Oh, I'm in touch with something new inside myself. This is terrible. Nobody wants this. Take a picture of it. Yuck. We don't want that. We want fantasy, right? The opposite of reality, fantasy. That's where I like to go. Oh, baby, I love fantasy. And let's just look at the genres of TV reality has spawned and fantasy has spawned. You know, fantasy TV. We love it, don't we? We all love it. It's the best. Dragons, magic. Oh, Game of Thrones, good. Science, teleportation. Star Trek, love it, great. I like one Trekkie's like, okay, man, okay. So worlds where human beings live by a code and everybody is happy, you know? Okay. My wife gave me that joke and I was like, I'm scared they'll turn on me. Caitlin, are you here? I'm here. All right, good. Okay, great stuff. We love fantasy. Now let's look at reality television. Oh no, the pickup artist. Yuck. It's too hard to read. Who wants to marry my dad? An age-old question. The current presidential administration. Oh, boo. Choksi made a Trump joke. How brave. But optimism isn't only for artists, right? Optimism is for some of our greatest historical leaders have been optimists, right? This guy, right? We all love this guy, good guy. Right? He was famous for saying what? A democratic socialist. This guy's a birdie bro, all right. Yeah, I have a dream. That's what he said, right? I have a dream. But if he was a realist, would he have said that? No. He would have said, last night, guys, I had a dream, and a lot of sensations created in my brain from neurons firing randomly. All right, that's all I got. See you guys back in Alabama. That's realist MLK. We don't want that, you know? And some of you guys, some of you, the specific ones of you, might have noted that the two influential figures I've noted so far were both assassinated. And that's exactly the type of perspective you negative fucking realists would bring up. What about the 14,000 days Lenin wasn't shot, just walking around, you know, being a silly dude? And it's true. Optimists are often shot. We're shot down for our great ideas. A lot of great inventors have been optimists. You know? This lady. Don't judge Symphony Space. Don't judge. I love Elizabeth Holmes. Great ideas, bold visionary. Round of applause if you love Holmes like me. Okay. You don't like women in STEM, I see. Loved it. She could have done great things if it wasn't for reality bringing her down. Realists being like, well, it's not technologically feasible. Your voice is weird. She defrauded the SEC. What is the SEC for if not to be defrauded? Please. Love home. We can all have weird blood robots in our homes by now. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up now. Okay, so let's get to the conclusion. Me, the optimist. Now look, I've been up here for a while. Wife chose that picture. Yeah. Now look, you've heard me talk for a while. I'm sure you can ascertain I'm not an intelligent person. Okay? I don't have a lot of talents. I cannot sing. My impressions are bad. not good at PowerPoint. My mother has looked me in the face and said, I don't find you particularly funny. And yet I'm okay. I'm doing all right. You know why? People just like me. I don't know why. I do know why. You know why? I'm an optimist. It's enjoyable to be around. Who doesn't like a guy who, no matter what's going on, just says, oh no, dude, I think it'll be all right. People love it. People love it. Okay? It's a survival skill for me. It could be for many of you. So, I just want to say that there's a lot of very talented pessimists and realists out there who are unsufferable and nobody can stand them. And there's no need to be like that. So I'm not going to ask you to vote for us later. I just believe you will. Thank you.